Luke, you had Urias 0-2 there. Where were you trying to go with that pitch?
Into Wells's glove, preferably. Yeah, good at bat. Threw a solid pitch, put a pretty good swing on it. It was pretty devastating to see it go over. So obviously not the start I was looking forward to. Definitely felt like let the team down in that moment, but obviously got to bounce back. But yeah, I think the whole outing is, when I kind of reflect on it quickly, it's just about the 2 strikes. It was just about trying to put them away, and it's hard sometimes to just find that line to where that swing and miss is, and when they're putting together good at-bats and good takes and you're not quite right where you want it to be, you kind of feel like you're pitching a little defensive, and it becomes hard to get the swing and miss.
You mentioned not quite where you want to be. Do you think the layoff maybe didn't allow you to have the best command? Is that part of it, trying to work yourself back?
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I mean, the easy answer is probably yes, but I felt like my stuff was as good as it's been all year, if not better. I think a big part of tonight's outing had to do with getting a lot more movement on my changeup, and as a pitcher, as players, we do what we know the pitch is going to do every time. So when it's a little different, the line just didn't quite get there, so it was breaking a lot in the dirt, and just that's what kind of was struggling with. So you find yourself getting from 0-2 to 2-2, and then you're battling, so it makes it tough.
Why do you think it was a little different for you tonight?
Just efficiency, just the things I'm working on, the things to go out there and do, and game speed you can't replicate being in a big league game in Yankee Stadium. So at the end of the day, it's just about slowing down the pace, making sure you trust it, and the line on that might have been more down the middle, and that's not somewhere where I want to live. So it's just a micro adjustment. I felt like I got to 2 strikes, I got ahead, did the things I wanted to do, but ultimately put together some great at bats and rallied and did what they needed to do. So it's just back to the drawing board.
Physically, did you feel okay afterwards?
I feel great. The only thing that hurts is my heart and my mind. So at the end of the day, my leg feels great. The velocity's there. All the pitches are there. So I had everything I needed to be successful. It's just a game which didn't happen.
Max, we rarely see you get into any trouble out there early in that first inning. Why do you think the command maybe just wasn't there?
I was off a little bit, just out of sync mechanically, and just didn't really have a good feel for any of my any of my pitches really, and tried to make some pitches, and no excuses of hitting 2 guys in an inning and getting bases loaded and then giving up a hit, putting us in a hole. So definitely frustrating, especially being able to come in and make that adjustment and feeling like myself from then on.
It seemed like the offense got you right back in it there in the bottom of the inning. And
Absolutely.
then what adjustments did you make 2 through 5 that allowed you to kind of get yourself through that lineup?
I get in trouble when my my lift leg gets a little too swingy or just out of control, and I just wanted to be a little bit in a tighter coil or just a little bit less movement, and it allowed me to be more on time and execute my pitches.
Is that something that was happening at the time and you're quickly trying to fix it, or is it something that somebody alerts you to after the inning?
Just one of those where don't have the best body awareness in the moment, and being able to see some video and look back on it, I was able to identify it and make the adjustment. But just definitely frustrating that I wasn't able to in the moment out on the field.
Could you take us through that mound visit with Aaron? Was he coming out to get you? Did you tell him about to stay? How'd that go?
Not 100% sure. I just, was able to make eye contact with him, and he didn't signal. And when he came to the mound, I told him, I'm confident I can get these guys. And he was like, okay, you got at least this guy, and we'll see how it goes from there. And just, appreciative that he was able to let me go out there to, try to get out of it.
After a rough first inning, what does it mean to you to get those runs back immediately?
Oh, it's a huge help. It just was back to a 0-0 game. Just being aggressive and knowing that we had a good chance to still win the game. Obviously, put up another run, and then again, frustrating giving up the lead in the 6th, especially in a spot like that after feeling like I got back on track and felt more like myself. But defense, offense was really great. putting us in a position to be able to battle, and just wish I was a little bit sharper at the beginning.
Aaron Boone was just talking about how maybe you made a slight adjustment, bring your hands up a little bit. Can you just kind of go through that?
I'm making adjustments every day, so had a good game, so you probably noticed a little change, but I've been making adjustments since March.
From your perspective, what was that change?
It's tough to say. There's so many. I can't really narrow one.
Not the end result you would have wanted, but you did hit a home run there in that third inning. It seems like you've had the Orioles number throughout your career. What do you think allows you to have so much success offensively against their pitching staff?
They got a great pitching staff, but they're going to come after you. So it's about being ready. Especially in that at bat. I took a couple heaters that I could have did some damage on, and decided just to lock it in. They're going to come after you. They don't like walking guys, so just really trying to lock it in and try to make something happen there, especially with a tie game. But just got to lock it in with these guys. They got great arms out of there.
How tough is Bautista?
He's a tough at bat. He's going to run it up to 100 miles an hour with that splitter combo. It's not a fun at bat, but that's who you want to face when the game's on the line. You want to go up against the best. So you got us tonight, but I think we'll definitely see him again down the road.
What advice would you have for Anthony as he goes through this tough stretch?
Anthony Volpe? Keep going. He's been there before. I think he knows what he needs to work on, and he's a guy that will definitely outwork anybody in this room, and I got a lot of confidence in him, just like everybody else in this room. So just go out there, keep doing your thing. That's the biggest thing. Don't feel bad for yourself, because nobody else, especially the Orioles, don't feel bad for you. So just keep going out there and doing your thing.
How about facing Sugano for a second time? Sugano?
Yeah, it was good to see him. We saw him a little bit in spring training. Went on that trip out to Sarasota to see him for the first time. So get my eyes on him again was great. He's a guy that can throw you 6 different pitches, work it all over the zone. I thought we put some good at-bats against him, especially after they scored 2 in the first, getting a chance to answer back and get another 2. So, just like Bautista, we'll see that guy definitely down the road again. I know he had our number the first time we faced him, but good chance to see him again.
Aaron, did it feel like you guys were on the verge of breaking this game open a few times, just with the runners in scoring position and having scoring opportunities throughout the game?
Yeah, definitely. Even early on, I think we had the bases loaded there in the first or whatever, and had an opportunity. But that's better than not having anybody on. The past couple of games, not getting anybody on, so we're moving in the right direction. Like you said, all good teams go through little slumps or situations where it's not going your way, but you just got to keep trekking, got to keep moving forward.
Aaron, I know you guys lost. What do you think of the Superman bobblehead?
I haven't seen it. I didn't get one. They usually don't give us any down here, so I need to make a phone call to get some for us down here. But I'll have a good answer for you later.